Today is July 4th, and it has been exactly 90 days since I brought these lilies back from Florida Aquatic Nurseries. It is hard to imagine that back then they had 2 or 3 little pads and they all went into a single water lily trough.
I used to get these in bare root, but this year I started my YouTube channel and I didn't want to lose time. I wanted everything to look spectacular sooner. So by me getting a potted lily, I think I saved myself 2 or 3 weeks, because I'm hoping everything will look spectacular for June.
Today, each of these lilies have pads 3 feet in diameter and a spread of about 12 feet. It's hard to imagine that these lilies are only halfway grown and will reach their full size in mid to late August. I typically plant the Victoria lilies towards the center of the pond and many other smaller tropical lilies closer to the shore. The water here is about 5 feet deep, and each of these lilies are on a cement pedestal. Each pot is about 2 feet underwater, which I find grows the best lilies.
Here I am out on Alligator Island, and what I have to do, I have to come out here once a month and I gotta prune off all the older dead leaves. Every month I get a new batch of leaves and I prune off all the dead leaves. Hey, if you can only have one tropical lily for your pond, Woods Blue Goddess. This is one pot right here with 10 flowers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now, if you can afford 2 lilies, get either Foxfire or Avalanche for the gorgeous large flowers and these super cool mottled leaves. And that's if you want a Jurassic lily. If you want smaller lilies, there's lots of lilies that have gorgeous designer colors and double flowers.
Next, we are off to one of our smaller ponds to add a bunch of new lilies.
So this is my first time ever walking in this pond. I don't really know what to expect. I've seen them dig it, so I'm pleasantly surprised. If it's thigh deep here, I'm pleasantly surprised. But I'm hoping to get out there and I'm only waist deep. I'm hoping it only comes up to my belt or a little bit over my belt. So we'll take a look.
Is that the deepest part?
Deepest I've been, I mean, I'm 6'4", so what's it, 5, it's 4, almost 5 feet?
Yeah, probably 5.5.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull all these blue lilies, we're gonna pull them all about 10 feet offshore, and then I'm gonna come along the shore here and put lavender, orange, light blue.
Wow, that's huge. What kind of flower is it?
This is Avalanche. Look at this. That's amazing, huh?
Oh yeah.
A problem I have is the shelf is very flat here for maybe 6 feet offshore, and then it slopes down to a depth of 5.5 feet. 5.5 feet is pretty deep to plant a lily, unless I use an awful lot of cement blocks. So I'm kind of stuck here. Here's my shelf right here. And if I take one step back, well, maybe this is not too bad. I take it back. This is not too bad here.
This lily has a 12-foot spread and it is already pot bound in a 15-gallon nursery supply pot. Next year, I'm going to use all 25-gallon pots. I've used a combination of 180-day and 360-day Nutricoat and a rich garden soil.
Caesar, these are the biggest lilies I've ever seen.
With this water being 5.5 feet deep, we must make stands for our water lilies. We do this by using cement blocks. Sometimes I must stack the cement block on its side, which requires me to almost go underwater.
Caesar,
Yes.
you made this pond too deep.
Oh, that's how you like it one.
No,
Yes, it is.
no. You're trying to get the flesh-eating amoeba in me. Yes. One. Another one.
You said 6, right?
6. Hold on.
Pretty deep.
What if there's an alligator in here?
So you see the alligator on the moon. If you put the blood, you're not supposed to put the same everything, okay? You need to put the cross.
Well, thank you, Caesar.
Yes, but maybe the part that comes down.
Here is a Victoria lily that we purchased bare root about 2 weeks ago. It is hard to believe in 2 to 3 months this will be the largest lily in the pond. This lily is planted in a 25-gallon nursery container, which is 24 inches in diameter and about 20 inches tall. It is fertilized with 1 pound of 360-day Nutricoat and 8 ounces of 180-day Nutricoat.
I'm gonna try to lift this. Hey, this is the biggest lily I have ever seen. How's that for a lily? The thumbnail, the biggest lily I've ever seen. So that's one lily. Oh, it gets shallower here. Okay, Greg, this is for you. This is a lily like they sell in the stores in the 8-inch hanging basket. When you get it to your house, you have to repot it. You got to put fresh fertilizer, fresh soil, and then you get Woods Blue Goddess here. And Woods Blue Goddess here. So everyone, this is 2 lilies. This right here on my left is Avalanche, and this right here on my right is Woods Blue Goddess. This Woods Blue Goddess is also 2 feet. The pot is 2 feet underwater, so all the leaves are brought up like this. If I lift this up, may be able to see a little bigger spread there. So that's 2 lilies. One's Woods Blue Goddess and the other one Avalanche. So these are the biggest lilies I've ever seen. I think one of the reasons for it is that this pond was built in the fall of 2023. So this pond is less than 1 year old. And unfortunately, I've gone up all the way up to my nose. And the water is very new, the water is very sweet, if there is such a thing. I think my original pond was built in 2017. The water is stained brown, and my very first year, I stocked it with catfish and tilapia, and I was feeding 100 pounds of fish food a week. I grew really big fish. I don't know what we pulled out of there. We pulled out quite a bit of fish, but I did feed my pond 100 pounds of catfish food a week. I think it affects the water quality a little bit, so maybe there's a plus there of having smaller ponds with filtration. But I love my big pond. I love all the wildlife. I love all the birds. I love the alligator. I love the gazebo. I love the arch bridge, Alligator Island. I love it all.
Now that we have the larger lilies moved into deeper water, I'm going to get 15 new lilies to plant all along the shoreline.
I'm going to try one Missouri. This is the largest of all night bloomers, so I'm going to try one in the pond. Well, that's all we're potting for today. I'll take a look at what we planted. So that was mature lilies. That was only 8 tropical water lilies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 8 tropical water lilies. Everything else is planted new today.
We will see you next week, and don't forget to like and subscribe.